it's Mark from Skull and Bones Entertainment. We're here with the international scream queen himself, the star of Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Mark Patton.
Hey, how you doing?
First of all, I just want to say I'm a huge fan of you in Nightmare on Elm Street 2. I think you fit the role for Jesse perfectly. I can imagine anyone else.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
I want to start off asking, how are you enjoying your time at Days of the Dead Atlanta?
Oh, I'm having a fantastic time. I always like to do the Scream Queen panels, and I love Days of the Dead. So, you know, I travel with them a lot. So it's a lot of friends and people like you that we know. It's fun. I love it.
Good. We heard that when you actually got the role of Jesse in Nightmare on Elm Street 2, you actually beat out a lot of other big names in Hollywood with that role.
Oh, I did.
Do you remember what a few of them were, and you know, maybe why they chose you?
Well, I think I know why they chose me, and it's because of one of the line producers' name is Michael Murphy, and he was a big fan of mine. And the other people were like Brad Pitt, Matt Damon. But you know, when you're working in Hollywood on the level that we were working on, there really are only about 20 people that are considered for any role. And I mean, I used to audition with Tom Cruise. I mean, like the whole, and it was one of you are going to get the job, and all of you are going to audition for the same thing. So yeah, it just had to be me. It was my turn. It was my turn on the ladder.
And we know you moved to New York and, you know, started acting career with good plays and Broadway. How was that transition going from Missouri to New York, the Big Apple, the big city?
Oh yeah, I have a good story about that. I moved to New York when I was 17 years old, and I had $132, and I had no plan. I didn't need an agent. I had no clue about anything. So, and I just stepped off the plane, and I was like, I'm going to make this work. And you know, I met a couple of people. I saw an actor. I didn't stalk him, but I followed him wherever he went, and finally went to his agent's office, and I went there, and I knocked on the door, and they signed him, and I signed him for 20 hours.
That's awesome. Well, it's cool that you went out and you achieved your dream, you know.
I've always been a person that you know, I don't really have a fear about following my dreams. Yeah.
It's a lot of people they can't get out there and do that.
Yeah.
Try and succeed, unfortunately. Did you have any friends that, you know, kind of came out of the woodwork once you got the role as Jesse? You know, they're like, oh wow, let me go back and I found his number, let me give him a call and see what he's up to.
Well, I'm from a pretty tight-knit community, so like everybody, the majority of the people stayed, like in Kansas City. And but Facebook has really brought them out of the woodwork. It's amazing. I'm like, they're doing a con in Kansas City, which is called Horror on Boulevard. And this year it's me. It's called The Second Coming, and they've already sold out. You know, which is great. So you know,
that's really good. That's good. I know also Wes Craven came up with some pretty twisted things in his films, like the famous scene where Freddy actually slashes your chest and he comes out of you. Did you ever leave with nightmares or anything? I mean, honestly, as a kid, I was terrified. So.
You know what? You're too tired by the end of the day to like actually have nightmares. Although, I mean, I have my own nightmares. I have like, you know, series of nightmares that are, you know, have followed me over the courses of the years. But never nightmare.
Never Freddy coming after you in your dreams.
No. Freddy's a good thing to me. I still get a check every 3 months. So it's like, I'm very happy with Freddy. I'm good friends with him.
So, do you have any fun memories of working with Robert Englund or Wes Craven?
Well, I didn't work with Wes, first of all. Wes did 1 and 3, and then Jack Sholden did number 2. I loved Robert. I knew Robert before Nightmare on Elm Street as an actor, and I'd been sort of following his career for many years. He was a great character actor. So I was thrilled. We were all hired at the last minute. I mean, it was very fast. So, I mean, I had a week from the time I was hired to the time we started shooting. So
you said you followed Robert, you know, pretty closely with his career.
Right.
So you kind of knew what you were getting into when you signed up for the role. You knew he was Freddy. You knew it was going to be terrifying.
Well, I had auditioned for the first Elm Street and screen tested to play the part that Johnny Depp played. So, and I knew Heather, and I did like an after-school special together. But they screened Nightmare on Elm Street for me on Hollywood Boulevard at midnight, alone in a theater. And it was me and a friend of mine. So, and that's to the point where I went, oh my god, what have I done? Because this is pretty intense. So it was fun, and I had a blast. I mean, as an actor, you can't complain. I mean, I think I've been seeing that. So it's like, you know, that's what you live for. You dream about getting a part like that. So I had a blast. I loved it.
Are you still in contact with Kim?
Yeah, Kim and I are very good friends, actually. She's doing a web series called I want to get the rating. I think it's 9 millimeters or something like that. It's a apocalyptic thing. It's really good. It's on, yeah, look on my Facebook if you, and I'll give you the tags on how to get there. It's a really great show. But yeah, Kim and I traveled together, and then we talk about music.
And have you guys ever done an appearance together?
Oh yeah, we did a couple, and we're going to. She's going to be in Kansas City with me, and then they're doing Nightmare on Elm Street 2 Haunted House in Las Vegas this year. So we're going to be there.
Wow, I can't miss that.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. And then we were going to Prague and to Germany together, and then last minute we had to cancel, so we're doing that this year. We'll be going to Amsterdam in Germany.
That's going to be really fun. So I know you're also an artist.
Yes, I am.
For people that don't know, if you ever visit Mexico, where can we find your store?
Well, I live in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and you can find my store right in the heart of Old Town, right on the beach, and it's a very cool store. And what I do actually is give micro loans to people who work in factories and that kind of stuff, who are artists, and help and show them how to start their own business. So I have a really good time. I get to paint all day. It's very successful, and we make good money, and I live on the beach. I love it. So
Paradise.
And then I get to fly in here and pretend I'm a movie star for a day or two.
Pretend?
You know. Oh, it always seems pretend to me. I mean, it's fun, but I know everybody. You know what I mean? So.
No, you're a star.
No, thank you very much.
Of course. I guess in closing, is there anything you wanted to say to your fans of Nightmare on Elm Street 2?
Well, don't go to sleep.
Yeah.
Come and see me on the road.
Yeah.
And I have a new movie coming out, and I want you to look for that. It's opens the Berlin Film Festival, and it's called Night, and it's pretty intense. So if you liked I Spit on Your Grave, it's right up your alley. And if you didn't like I Spit on Your Grave, don't go see it, because it'll freak you out. But thank you, and like I understand this is your first interview, and I'm like so honored that you're like doing.
I'm honored it could be you. I know.
So congratulations, because you did a really good job.